That's the board. These are our categories here. We've got movies, questions relating to video game movies, or movies that are inspired by video games, or whatever, you get the thing. Zelda, all questions about Zelda and the Zelda universe. Hardware, we've had this one for years. I love questions about hardware, that's my thing, so we've got that up there.
Does that last category say pornography? I can't read it.
It says potpourri.
Oh.
Some of the youngsters don't understand what potpourri means. It's grab that. That could be anything.
Smells really good.
Yes.
So better name for pornography.
But yeah. So in front of potpourri is audio. So these are questions where there's not going to be any question on the board. It's just going to we're going to play you a clip and you tell us what game is that from.
Nice.
All right. And on occasion we're going to have bonus questions. It'll say bonus on the screen. And if it says bonus, those are questions not for these fellas and lady. It's going to be a question specifically for the audience, where the audience can answer it. We'll get a prize. And Enforcer Awesome number 2, we've got a prize. Not to belabor this any further, I do have to thank all of our sponsors. Without them, this definitely wouldn't be possible. So there's a lot of prizes. For third place, for second place, for first place, we've got a skateboard from Behemoth. We've got a lot of Penny Arcade stuff, like the entire Penny Arcade history, including autographs, volumes 1 through 6. We've got stuff from Evil controllers. These little guys, it's like $25. You replace the control sticks on your Xbox 360 controller. It makes them convex, which is a little bit more comfortable for a power player to replace for hours. Seriously? I'm making that up on the fly. That's not like written down. Evil Controllers also provided us with a couple of controllers that are super duper modified to do crazy stuff that you shouldn't do on Xbox Live because that would be wrong. They're modified to do things that you can't normally do in a game, like turn your pistol into a machine gun, that sort of thing. They're actually down near me. We're in Phoenix, and they're in like Tempe or something, Arizona, and they make some cool stuff. They also have special paint jobs, and they're the ones who gave us the replaceable sticks. This is what they call their master mod. It's something like $350 retail. EvilControllers.com. This is the talking stick. I mean, we're not totally professional here. I don't have like the buzzers and the electro systems and stuff. So in order to keep track of whose turn it is, because I will lose track, you hold this. All right. So we're going to start with number 1. She's number 1. So we're going to start with number 1. Joe. Thank you, Joe.
If you throw that in the force, it'll disappear.
All right. So we're going to start with Christy, number 1. And when you are done answering or not answering your question, you pass it up to Joe, and then pass it up to Matthew, and then it comes back full circle, and that just visually I can tell who's still playing. All right? And we've also got them keeping score. I'll refer to them to see who's winning. Okay, so there's more sponsors. Again, Behemoth, we've got Amtech, they got a CPU cooler. These are going out to the audience. I don't know if you guys saw, but there's the official headset of Penny Arcade Expo. This is going out to the audience as well. We've got a really cool Marvel vs. Capcom 3, like hard to get limited edition t-shirt and lithograph thing from Capcom. We've got NCSoft provided 3 copies of their special edition Ion. It comes with a figurine. More Penny Arcade stuff, Mega 64, Turtle Beach gave headsets to all of the contestants as well as one of the people in the audience. Again, Penny Arcade stuff, Evil Controller stuff. And usually we run out of time and then we end up just like asking questions outside. So when we're done, you want to stick around and get more trivia, we can do that. We got more stuff to give away. So let's get it rolling. I'll remind you of the categories. It's hard for you to see. We've got movies, Zelda, hardware, audio, and potpourri for 1 through 500. When you're done, you automatically, even if you get it right, it passes out to the next person. That's how it works.
Well, I'll try Zelda 100 first.
Zelda for 100. Let's see. And by the way, they get harder as they get more valuable. The Legend of Zelda takes place in what land? Question. She's an eager viewer. All right, 100 points. She wins. It's Hyrule.
Did you get it right?
No matter what, you pass it on. Otherwise,
if you get it wrong?
Then you still pass it on. Actually, no. If you get it wrong, the next person tries to steal and takes points. I forget the rules.
So don't shout it out.
Yeah, definitely don't, because if they all get it wrong, then it goes to the audience and you guys get another prize. That's the key part, man. So Christy, she's clearly the leader. Joe, what would you like?
I want Zelda for 500.
Zelda for 500. golden goddesses?
Dan. And Bayonetta. Who else is really hot? Laura Croft.
Something tells me that's not correct. Who are the three golden goddesses in the land of Hyrule?
Well done, Joe. Thanks for getting us into this.
I just want to see how hard it was. It's harder than I know.
Hey, you know what? I'm not even going to embarrass myself.
Do you want to remind them of your answers? There was Din, Lara Croft,
And Bayonetta.
and Bayonetta. You know what? You were close with a couple of those. I'm not going to lie, right? I'm not going to blow smoke. That was good. Now, you're supposed to be... I was looking at the strategy game.
Zelda.
I know that Dan is right, and there's one that stands out.
The Jade is silent.
By the way, I was told by Rich, one of my other co-hosts for ChatterBox Radio, that this one was totally easy. People would get this no problem. I bet there's people in the audience who know them all, right? You guys know this. So hurry up and get it wrong. Okay, come on.
There's Din. There's...
I can't remember them all. I got the cheat sheet right.
Alana, I can make a call.
No, that doesn't sound right.
All right, you've got 3 seconds left for us to get it up.
And I can't remember the one, unfortunately. So,
All right, you're done. I saw that guy with the double fists. The first one I saw. So, wait for the mic. All right, the 3 golden goddesses of Zelda.
Din, Nehru, and Thor.
Yes! Right? So for that, I don't have a Zelda-inspired gift for you, but the collector's edition of Ion.
So Joe's turn again?
It is your turn next. Because Joe failed, he has 0 points. He was telling me as well, I'm totally going to smoke this thing, I'm going to win all this stuff.
I totally want to smoke a cigarette, not
Do you need an Asian on the stage? We've never had an Asian on
This
the
is the most
stage.
diverse group of contestants I've ever seen.
Yeah.
As the Irish male, I'll pick movies for 100.
Movies for 100. Don't. These are 100 level people.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Who played Lara Croft in Lara Croft's Tomb Raider?
Would that be Angelina Hot Lips?
Do you want to give it one other go?
Angelina Jolie?
Yes, Angelina Jolie for 100. I should have a bonus question for that one. In that movie, Angelina Jolie's father is her real father. Oh, the father, right? So, who's her father in the movie and in real life?
John Boy.
And what's his character? In the movie?
In the movie,
Lord Richard Koch, but you can take it. That's good. John Boyd wins. You know, since that's related to movies, I'm going to give you a
Why couldn't you ask me about her butler?
I'm sorry. Anyway, the next 64, everything Mega 64 on. All right, moving right along, it's back to Christy. Go right ahead. What would you like?
Let's try another Zelda question. We'll just try Zelda 200.
Zelda for 200. What are the 3 pieces of Triforce?
Power, wisdom, and courage.
I believe that's absolutely correct. Just last night and made that wrong.
In my defense, that wasn't wrong.
A little bit. Can we turn Nate's mic up a little bit too?
Can I try hardware for 300?
Hardware for 300. I'm trying to remember what this question was. All right, THQ will be releasing a new peripheral for the Wii this holiday season. I want to know the name of that new peripheral.
I know what it is, like a tablet. And,
Tablet.
the name of it is the THQ Write-Off.
Nope. Has anybody seen this thing?
I have
We're
seen.
looking at it.
Have you noticed this one has a bonus question?
Yeah.
So you're excited about that? All right. Matthew, THQ, new peripheral, what's it called?
It's called the We Write.
That's a fantastic guess, but not at all correct.
Can we go back to Laura Croft?
So, do you know absolutely everything there is to know about Lara Croft?
No.
You're not a super fan?
No. I was going to ask more questions about it. They'd be hard.
Okay. Christy, for the steal.
I remember reading about it, but...
Someone out here knows. Put your iPhones away. I'm glad you don't get a good signal here.
I don't remember either.
All right. She does not know what this mysterious maybe a tablet is called, so the dude with the staff is going to say, we'll get you a mic.
By the way, this question is not under hardware. This should actually be under peripherals.
Oh. I'm not sure if you're aware of a peripheral is a piece of hardware.
Oh, yeah, but I was expecting like a console question or something.
Let me tell you, things you expect might not be what happened here at ChatterBox.
Happens to me a lot of them.
Breaking expectations every day.
All right, sir. Tissue, bringing out a peripheral this holiday season. What is it called? The U-Draw tablet. The U-Draw tablet is absolutely correct. My co-host, Irish Vivian, actually worked on one of the games that is being released with the system. We're going to get you a prize in a second. U-Draw tablet, what you get? I don't know what to get. They didn't get it. None of them got it. Turtle Beach headset, the Z1, that's for the PC. Or anything that you need a headset for, right? But like, it's not going to plug into the old Xbox. Congratulations. Bonus question. What is one of the two games that will be released for the draw? I don't want to stay right over there, but your hand went up first. You, yes, the one looking around. But bring your mic, bring your mic. I gotta decide what prize you get to.
Pictionary?
Pictionary is one of them. Can you name the other one? This is dependent upon the coolness of the prize that you'll receive. So there's something at stake.
Photoshop.
Photoshop hero.
I don't remember the other one.
All right, well, let's look at the prize you'll get. Now if I give you a prize, I'm saying it's a bad prize. I don't want to do that.
No, they're great prizes and awesome prizes.
It's like Colbert. Is this the greatest?
Yes.
Or just a great prize? Well, you know what I'm going to give you? This is actually really awesome. Are you a fighting fan? Fighting game fan? Yeah, because you're next to the guy with the headband. I thought you might be. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 limited edition T-shirt. There's a little lithograph in there as well. So thank you for playing. Any other game that's coming for the U-Draw tablet? Anybody?
Mario game.
Everybody keeps saying Scribble Not Your Pen for the U-Draw tablet. I don't understand why. That's a word like game, not a drawing.
Are they doing bugs in my doodles?
What?
Are they doing bugs in my doodles?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what you just said.
Bugs in my doodles.
Is it my noodles?
Doodles.
Doodles?
Doodles.
My doodles? Doodles? All right, well, the other game you released with it is Dude's Big Adventure. And that is the game that Ara was the lead designer for, so near and dear to our hearts. And I have a bet with Ara. He thinks it will sell more than Pictionary, and I think he's out of his mind. So, next question. This is what the controller's for. Is it your question?
It's my question.
Okay, Matthew, you're up.
He's a hardware guy. Can I get, let's hear an audio one. Let me do audio for, go higher, 2.
Don't hit it yet. 200? All right, it's going to play. We're going to get something like 20 seconds. Here it is. What game is this from? Where did you get it?
This would be from Street Fighter 2, Warriors.
It is from Street Fighter 2.
What stage?
That is the next question.
I asked for it.
It's the
You know what?
Joe, you don't have the talking stick.
Joe, you get the 200 points, but Joe knows that we should ask this question. What stage is it from? I'm going to let you pick who answers that.
You're going to let me
No,
pick?
I'm going to let him pick.
Oh.
The guy with the
There's the pro, the dude right there. You got to speak up, man.
Third row, yellow shirt.
Turn my up. Is it up?
What? Is it Ryu?
No. Man, are people who know the answer?
Right there.
The guy with the mask.
Oh, yeah!
For the record, we have a medium-sized, you're going to be wearing a tight, medium-sized Battle Block Theater from a new game, from Behemoth, right? Fancy t-shirt, very good. All right, next question, we have 200 points for Matthew. Who's in the lead? Is Matt in the lead?
So we have Christy at 300. Joe is doing great at -800. Matt's negative 300.
Shit, Tyrone. What? Get it together. So that's right. You told me to go over great. Thank you.
Wait. When did we come back in?
So is Matthew winning?
No. Christy and Matt are tied.
Christy and Matt are tied. All right. Well, I think it's Christy's question. What would you like?
Let's keep going with Zelda, 300.
She's a Zelda fanatic. Zelda for 300. To which company did Nintendo outsource 2 Zelda titles for the Game Boy Color?
Oh.
No! Moving right along. Joe, you raised your hand.
Capcom?
It was Capcom, yes. Joe gets some points. That's amazing. That is awesome. What was that name?
Joe's really going to be
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. You are.
I'm -500 now?
Almost. I'm getting there. And now it's, you're going to steal it. Now it's your chance to get even more points. What's up next?
I don't want to go into the positive. I see how low I can go. Stick with the 5s.
You guys know that if you get enough questions wrong, you end up stealing from your pile, right?
I have a pile?
You have a pile. This is the #1 winner, the person with the most points, gets the NVIDIA video card, the GTX 460, as well as the Behemoth skateboard, as well as the full history or anthology or sextology of Penny Arcade, and we've got the statue. No one else got that joke, did they? All right.
Potpourri for 200.
Wow, he's taking a risk. Potpourri for 200. Joe, what game came packaged with the Sega Saturn 3D control pad? Knights. Do you know the full thing?
Into Dreams.
Knights and Dreams. He gets 201 points. Fantastic. Joe has 501 points. He's kind of taking the lead. I should ask another question though. What more modern console released a slightly newer version of Knights, and what was it called? Guy in front with the 2 staffs.
It was on the Wii and it was called Knight's Journey into Dreams.
It absolutely was. Fantastic. So, controllers, a gamer pad. These things you snap onto your Xbox 360 or your PS3 controller. It gives you better first-person shooter, better racing control. I know they look really like kitsch, but everyone who's reviewed them, everyone I know says they're actually really good. Ara went and bought a pair, actually. Yeah.
Am I still eligible to be called on again?
Probably not, but maybe we can go back outside later and have more questions. All right. I want to get everybody in. Next, though.
I've come here a bunch and I've won before.
Every time. I've seen this guy like every year, and he does win every time, so that's awesome. Matthew, you got the next question.
Let me go movies for 4.
Movies for 400. I need movie questions. What movie starring Bob Hoskins, John McClane, and Dennis Hopper disappeared us all in 1993?
The Mario Brothers?
No.
Just give us a shot.
Mario Brothers?
Thank you. Yes. I don't want to take the points away. I think we created 99 points.
Yeah, this is the question is how you feel about that. I thought that was good.
It was awesome.
If you were calling, you were on the radio with me for a year. You should know how it works. Right?
I thought the animatronics were cool.
Yeah, sure. I actually want to go back and rewatch it. But anyway.
Also, rocket boots, man.
399 points for Matthew because he didn't quite get it right the first time. But we've got a bonus question to the audience. Bonus question is, who played the far more lovable Mario in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show? Who do you want to pick?
I used to watch it.
I picked that person.
That one right there, the very enthusiastic person.
Captain Lou Albano.
Absolutely, Captain Lou Albano. You're going to get PAX 09, the absolute edition. I think that means it comes with vodka, though. Right, Pete? Yeah. Okay, next question. Who are we at? Christy?
Yep.
Your turn. All right.
Let's try potpourri for 100.
Potpourri for 100. This won't be easy. Don't even worry about it. Including this one. How many Penny Arcade Expos have there been? Did you say 7?
Yes.
I actually think you're wrong, but let me check. Right?
Yeah, do you count PAX East? Or is it just PAX Prime?
I think the question was, including this one, how many Penny Arcade Expos have there been?
So including East?
Yes, because that's also
How many Penny Arcade Expos have there
That would be
been?
8 then.
Oh, that's so much better.
See, I was just counting Prime.
But I didn't say Prime.
Oh, very ambiguous question.
You think that's worth more than $100? We're at a Penny Arcade Expo. All right. So, next question? No? Oh, we have bonus.
Yeah, bonus.
Oh, this is a good one, actually. Did we give 100 points? I kind of want to shorten some points, but we have so many different shorted points, I don't know how we're keeping track of these things.
Can you track of it? I'll give her 100.
Okay. Should be more like 97. All right, what did Mike Cahoon name his son? Do the big glasses first. Do it, yes, no, yes, looking around.
I'm going to shout it.
Oh, here comes the mic.
He named him Gabe Kralik.
Yes, he did. Well, technically Gabriel. We'll give it to you. We got a book, volume 6. I don't know. Which the most recent one? I think it's the most recent. Yes. The first one with the fun name. The halls below. Penny Arcade. Here we go. And pass this along.
To complete your set.
Who's next? Joe?
I have a question for the audience.
You have a question for the audience? Turn this game around, man. Joe.
It's another Mario question. So you asked about Bob Hossa. Who else has played Mario in a porno film? This is true. Okay. Wait. No, we can't just give out the answer. You have to read That guy.
already answered one. You want the answer again?
Oh, okay.
No, this one's not for a prize. He came up with this question.
I'll give you a prize after this.
Really, don't answer it. Don't do it.
I'll put it out for
Adult entertainment is totally valuable entertainment. Nobody. Who is it?
Drawing the blank.
I've given you don't anymore. You don't remember?
This guy?
That's it. Whoever you want.
Ron Jeremy.
Yes.
Ron Jeremy.
Yes.
Ron Jeremy. Wow, that's a surprise. I can't picture anyone else.
There's a nice picture of him, like, laying. Overalls and stuff.
See you after the show.
All right. I don't know if I can put this on the website.
We haven't tested anything.
We're going to try and put the video on Golgotron.com. So the radio show here is ChatterBox Radio. I'm also involved in Golgotron.com, which is a more traditional website with gaming news and opinion and editorial and all that jazz. I hope you guys will visit. It's very pink. It's nice. All right, who's next? Let's get a recap on the score. Who's winning?
So we have Christy at 100, Joe at negative 300.
Hang on, did you say Christy at 100?
Yeah.
Is it 1,000 perhaps?
No.
No, there's you got negative.
We're not taking points away when we get them wrong.
Okay, so no, just explain to me this. So we're stopping at 0. You made the little program to go into the negative. Well, how was I supposed to take that?
That is to calibrate your errors. You know what? We're going to continue with the scoring thing. No, it's fine. You know, we can handle things. We're in live radio. We do a lot. We can handle these sorts of things.
And I'm saying it's fine.
And I'm just going to tell you guys, new rule, didn't know it. Get it wrong, you lose the points. And that's good because we've been experts on it. In the past, we've had, moderate level trivia geniuses.
Yeah.
And now we have absolute trivia geniuses. So I think it's worth it to pull points away.
How genius is Joe again?
But we have Christy at 100. Joe at -300, and Matt, you sir, at 700.
I'm so thankful to my race.
Joe, you're next.
Let's try movies for 300.
Movies for 300. Let's get that up there. Jean-Claude Van Damme played which character in the 1994 Street Fighter film?
Dun, 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 dun. Oh God.
It was Guile, that's the
Porno Guile. And that was Raul Julia's last movie before he died.
Oh my God, you're taking away all the potential bonus questions. You're so awesome because you just pulled up that trivia. Thanks. That's not my job at all.
That was an awesome movie.
I'll turn it into a negative score. I have the technology. All right. Matthew, it's your turn.
I like audio. Let's do audio again for 300.
Audio for 300. Where'd you go?
Yeah. Wow. Actually, I might have to pass the
that
control.
guy. Oh my God.
To get negative points.
Yeah. We should do like, can you play again?
F5, baby. One more time. We've never done
F5, baby.
Do it.
Oh, all right.
F5?
No, just hitting F5 would be good. The audience knows.
I do not know Blast Blue.
No. Hold on. I gotta tell you, just based on the music alone, it's not a horrible guess.
Okay.
Not a horrible guess. Well, we'll move on. Christine, do you know what that's from? I'm guessing you play console games more than PC games. I'm guessing you play Nintendo games more than other console games.
That's
but
sexist.
I know that you're a Sega fan, right? Because you have a Sega Master System, or at least you did when you were a younger child.
Can we take that one more time?
F5?
Refresh, please.
We actually know it, we just like to hear it.
This is the last one. All right, what is it? Last chance.
It's familiar, but...
Like I knows it. She knows it. He knows
There's
it.
like 8 people over here who know it.
All right, you don't know it. Joe, what is it? I'm guessing you play only fighting games and regulated number crunching.
God, being a stereotype. I played StarCraft 2, It sounds familiar, but not familiar enough. I'm just gonna go with Streets of Rage.
The only person who loses the points is the one who's questioning.
Yeah.
Let's just get that.
Okay, good.
I believe I have an answer. Right here.
You.
Who was first?
Wow.
Dude, Nukem 3D.
Not correct.
Oh, snap! Snap!
Wow, I love it when you go to the audience like, oh, the other one, it's me, it's not me. Like, who was number 2? You were watching.
Sorry, I got distracted.
You had the paper numbers, right?
Come on, I got 4 staffs here.
What can I pick? Dude.
Dude?
Dude.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, you were trying to give me a hint. I get it now.
So you see, that's Doom. I'm going to give you Last Night on Earth Zombies with Great Weapons from Flying Frog Productions, right? There's also back some extra figurines in a minute. FlyingFrog.net. They're downstairs in the expo hall. They have a bunch of games that are like not horrible, and you can play them there, and there's zombies, and there's space aliens, and all that stuff. Yeah, some of your points. You have the opportunity. All right, moving right along. We got Christy.
Let's try Hardware 100.
Hardware for 100. What Super Nintendo Entertainment System game came packaged with a mouse? Don't screw it out, folks. You have something
Should
to
be
lose.
Duck Hunting Mario Bros.
It totally should be, but it's not, because that's not even on the Super Nintendo. Joe!
Mario Paint.
Mario Paint! 100 to Joe, negative 100. A big old negative 100. Christy, what's your move
I have
next?
another trivia question.
But you're not going to answer party. It's good. It's good. All right, I would say whisper it to me with the microphone in between. How come that didn't go?
You told me to whisper.
Yeah, no, it was a joke. We're fulfilling more stereotypes.
Sorry, I played too much StarCraft.
It's a fine question, though. What other Nintendo system also had a mouse? And button?
Produced by Nintendo, not a third-party product.
Yes. I don't think there were third-party mice for any Nintendo system.
Yeah, probably.
Dreamcast had a real mouse, and possibly others. I don't know. Anybody know? Somebody know? I need a lot of specificity on this one because it's no fun if you don't be specific.
Sorry, so say the question again?
What other Nintendo system allowed you to use a mouse?
A mouse.
What was it?
Never mind.
All right, I'll ask you another way. There was a mouse made for another Nintendo system at some point in history. Sakura, go for it. Let's get the mic over to you. Now, you see, you're raising your hand, so that's like, I want to answer.
I didn't know if it didn't come with the mouse.
Okay.
But you can use a mouse with the Wii.
The Wii?
And that's a Nintendo.
No, that's not correct. But thank you for trying. This guy thinks he knows.
Disk drive?
The whole thing.
The 64 disk drive?
Yes, the 64 DD. That was actually a very good question.
Rubber band.
So I tried to think, what other stuff do I have? I got all this stuff. Oh man, we got stuff for this.
Wait, you're giving away a prize for a joke question? I'm sorry.
Penny Arcade stuff, we got stickers and a poster. That poster's related to the game if you're playing the game. Was it entertainment? It's a wow. A wow. All right, who's up? Joe, it's your turn?
Potpourri 300.
So let's see, how many points does Joe have?
He has 100.
100 points. And what did you ask for, Potpourri?
Potpourri 300.
Potpourri for 300. What spectacular Xbox Live Arcade game was developed essentially by one guy, Jonathan Blow?
And?
I think, first of all, it's N+, but no. So that's negative 300. It's back in negative territory. Matthew?
That would be Braid.
Braid!
Oh.
By the way, one of the greatest games ever made, and anybody who hasn't played it is doing themselves a disservice. You need to play that game. Support game development and just play that game because it's really freaking awesome. And then go online and watch some YouTube videos about how to get all the special stars because that will blow your mind. It'll Jonathan blow your mind.
Stop playing with the mic, please.
Oh, yeah, don't just
I like to play with things.
all right. Matthew, you're up. And you got 300 points for that, so good job.
Thank you. I will now waste those points on doing another audio one just because I like them.
Audio.
Audio 400.
I knew you were good. All right. Where'd you hear this? This. Where'd you hear this? There it is. That was a long meeting. Sorry.
Sorry.
I didn't know that already. I see hands.
It's so easy if you play.
So here's the thing. In this game, I try to pick questions relative to things that pretty much everyone has played or should have heard of something.
Can I get it again?
No.
There was too much talking.
Sorry.
Alright. In that case, I'm just going to take a stab.
You're going to take what?
I'm going to take a stab.
All right.
No.
All right. He loses 400 points. By the way, it was dangerous.
It was nice. So it was probably from Phalanx or something?
No. Christy, do you know?
Diablo 2? It sounded like town music.
And sorry, you did not get it right, and I'm not giving you any hint about how close or far away you were.
Here's the tricky thing, because...
Listen, let's not talk about it. Let's wait. Torchlight?
Well, no, technically...
Was it reused?
It was reused. The first part was it, and then they switched it to an updated song. But yeah, like the part that you played.
That's Diablo.
Yeah.
slice it down the middle, she gets 200. I make the rules. Yes. Bonus question for the audience. Well, also you want to go with the first one. Anyway, a port of Diablo with two-player co-op is available on which console?
PlayStation 1.
Yes, PlayStation 1. All right, I'm trying to think if a gift is relative to that sort of thing. I think this is a good one. We got a 2-pack. Wizards of the Coast, is there like single decks or something of like fiery people and land people and whatever? So I hope you play that stuff. Wizards of the Coast gave us a ridiculous amount of stuff. So I hope you guys play that and support that. They were pretty awesome to us. So moving on, next is Christy. All right, Christy, go.
Let's see.
Not a lot of risk takers with 500s, so.
Let's finish up Zelda.
Zelda for 400. The question is this: who is the foolish 35-year-old man dressed in a forest fairy costume?
Tingle.
It is. It absolutely is Tingle. 400. So the bonus is what game did we first see? Dude with the hat thing, the other thing from Final Fantasy. Am I right? Am I mixing that up? I don't know RPGs though.
He was introduced in Majora's Mask.
He was absolutely in Majora's Mask. Most people say what the next one was, and I don't know. So, in honor of Tingle, I'm going to give you the green Castle Crashers character. Oh. These things are awesome. Actually, I think winner number 2 or whatever is going to get an autograph from the game, the art designer guy, King Knight. Right inside, it's all like, hey, ChatterBoxer, you win. You win for second place. All right, so next.
Are we doing the bonus since they cleared it out?
Oh, no, that's at the end.
Okay.
Is that how you used to do it?
We used to, yeah.
Did we?
Let's
Let's do it that way then. Nate makes the rules. Which real person is Princess Zelda named after? I think the bonus questions are harder because they go to the audience, which is a lot of people. What real person is Princess Zelda named after?
Zelda Fitzgerald?
No, but I like that we had a good guess. Not Zelda Fitzgerald. Wait a minute, no, you're absolutely right. I was expecting someone to say, like, this guy's wife. So you're right there. I was like, wait a minute, Fitzgerald, that's totally her. Because that was her name, the first name with the last name. So, that was good. That was a good one. Ion Special Edition, Limited Edition, collectors, whatever, from Soft. Thank you. I hope you enjoy that. Next question. Who's up? Joe.
I'm just gonna do like 500 categories from now on.
Okay. He's trying to catch up.
I'm either gonna.
I can also dig a ditch.
Yeah.
And Joe.
I'm either gonna sweep.
Who thinks Joe is a ditch digger? Anybody? What? All right, what would you like from 500?
Take anyway.
Hardware?
Hardware for 500, I think. Okay. Wait, we'll call this peripheral wear. I don't know. What was the first home console to support LCD shutter glasses for 3D gaming?
Famicom.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
No, pass it. It doesn't matter, and don't give any other guesses. Moving on to Matthew.
I'll guess 3DO.
3DO, also incorrect. This is a great question. I love this one.
Wait, I'm up after her.
Yeah, but I'm passing it on to her because it's just. You're right. I should take it from you. Why would I do that?
Why would you do that?
Right? Christy.
The Virtual Boy?
No, not the Virtual Boy, because those are not LCD shutter glasses. It's just a 3D system with stereoscopics. Does somebody know? The Virtual Boy was one of the greatest systems ever released, and don't you understand anything bad about it?
Yeah!
I've got an answer.
Do we? Yes. Yes, sir.
The Sega Master System.
Absolutely, the Sega Master System. Are you sure about that? 100%.
Somebody check that up on Wikipedia.
No, I am Wikipedia. and I say that's right.
That is absolutely
Famicom
correct.
existed before the Sega Master System.
Yeah, but it didn't have LCD shutter glasses, so that's...
It did. Look it up on Wikipedia.
All right, so that was a hardware-related question. I'm going to give you a piece of hardware. Right? From Antec, a CPU or other U cooler. I don't know if we can use this stuff. I hope it can. If not, you can give some trade for a t-shirt. All right. Who's next? Joe, you're next. All right. Deirdre. There's a few questions left, and they're high level. What are you going for? No Zelda questions left.
I'll take movies for 2, because Joe's going to take it for 5. So.
Okay. Who is universally known to direct horrible game-inspired films such as Alone in the Dark and House of the Dead?
He's a great boxer, though.
Yeah, his record shows that. As long as he picks opponents he knows he can beat. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure low tags can. I'm going to say Uwe Boll.
Yes, absolutely. Right. For 200 points. 201 points because of that. There we go. All right, next question, Christy.
Let's take hardware 200.
What new instrument will be introduced with the next Rock Band game?
Keyboard.
Absolutely, keyboard. Some people can say keyboard. I want to go back to Uwe Boll. I guess I got a bonus question. What movie did he release, I believe, in 2007 that I'm told, I haven't seen it yet, doesn't totally suck? Not to you guys, I shouldn't be talking about that. It doesn't? Mixed reviews between some people think it's good.
The studio is based around that location.
The rumor is that Postal doesn't sell?
Yes, it's Postal. And actually, I only know that movie even exists because here at PAX, when he spoke as a surprise guest, he showed the trailer for that movie, and I was like, I actually want to see that. And then it never came out, but like straight to DVD or something. Speaking of DVDs related to Uwe Boll, the Azure Edition, PAX 09. Thank you very much for participating. Next up, Joe.
Do you have a shovel? Potpourri for 500.
Potpourri for 500. Who is Mario trying to save in Donkey Kong?
It's not who you might think it is. It's some other lady.
We don't have phone a friend.
And her name,
you don't have to talk it out,
is not what I thought it might be. Instead, it's like Paula or something. But I don't think it's.
Is that your final answer?
No.
Well, the clock is ticking, and I was told recently we have limited time, so. He's not going all in.
No.
Spit it out.
Dolly
or Trolley or... All right. Matthew, who is Mario trying to save in Donkey Kong for 500?
It's killing me that I can't remember. It is absolutely killing me. I'm gonna say Daisy.
You say what?
I'm gonna say Daisy.
Daisy?
Yeah, it's not right.
You know, it's what most people would guess if they were to get it wrong.
Yeah. That or Paula. So.
It's like I'm not even kidding. I'm not going to steal the controller from this time.
Thank you.
Oh, this is good for you then.
Yeah.
It's Pauline.
It is Pauline. And we've got a bonus question for that. Why not? Bonus. We all know, after listening to ChatterBox TreasureBox for years, that Mario used to be called... Anybody? Jumpman. Used to be called Jumpman. But Pauline, we might not know what she was called prior to receiving the name Pauline. Did you already answer one?
Yes, he did.
No, you got it wrong. You got it wrong? All right. Second time.
I might get this wrong too. Was she just known as the beautiful lady?
You're close. You're close, but I think it's
Two.
All right, anybody else have it? Oh, these are guessers. I can see it in his eyes. He doesn't know.
Was it like the pretty lady?
No. Does anybody actually know? I have to be a stickler sometimes. It's just lady. I'm sorry. It's just lady, not the beautiful lady. Although she was quite dashing.
Question.
Wasn't that tricky? Says the beautiful lady. Oh, you sir.
Joe didn't do it, so I'll take movies for 5.
Movies for 500. Oh my God, let's close it out.
Is it a video?
No. What movie adapted from a game series originally from MS-DOS starred Freddie Prinze Jr.? Last night at poker, no one knew this.
Really?
Nobody. And I was with like the geeks of the geeks last night. Nobody knew this.
I gotta come to this poker game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Wing Commander.
Wing Commander. Yeah, you're a horrible poker.
That was really awesome. The cinematics of the games were better than the movies.
Yeah, sorry, man.
They're really bad. So you won that, right? Oh, wait, that's right.
I told you the story of how I didn't win. That's a great story. I did poker players ask me later. That's stuck up in the noggin. So 500 points deducted. No, you got it. You got it.
You try to take my controller, you try to take my point.
That isn't necessarily
My dignity.
all you ever take is freedom. Christy, what's there a bonus on that one?
Bonus.
Oh, we're going to the bonus question. Bonus movies. Which of the movies mentioned earlier had its own game adaptation, despite the fact it was based on a game itself? Wavy hand guy. Wavy hand guy, pinky, that's the
Street Fighter.
Yes. Street Fighter, right? Street Fighter, the movie, the game. I thought it was lovely. Does anybody know what 2 video game systems it was then released for? What consoles? You're right there. Not correct. No. I'm gonna get 2 prizes for this. 2 video game systems that Street Fighter, the movie, the game were released. Raise your hand so you should know.
I don't think. I'll go with Saturn, PlayStation?
Yes, Sega Saturn and PlayStation. And what bugged me is I actually enjoyed the arcade version, but then they changed it for the home ones and they didn't like it anymore. It's crazy. I got like t-shirts and stuff. No, I thought they already won, man. I got the prizes to people who won. I think the control freak. No, not the feature, the control freak. I got only so many hands. Who won the other question? Who was it? Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna toss. T-shirt from the Behemoth. All right. What's the recap on the score?
So we have Christy at 800. Joe is at negative at So he's pound, which I guess that's in some, maybe the old folks do really well. And then at Matt, we have
1,000 points. So it's 800 to 1,000 to lost. All right, so there's still a chance. The Prodigy, he said, I think she's going to beat me.
I still hold.
It's good to go into a competition with high confidence, by the way. That's life advice. Yeah. All right, Christy, what would you like? We've got audio for 100.
Audio 100, we'll just steal the last easy question.
Audio 100, where did you do that? I always said I didn't dance, I need you to be specific because we know there were many Mega Man games. But I won't take points away because you're close.
2?
Yes. And 2.
Also, if you're using Excel to keep track of the points, then you should make the cell bigger so that we can see how bad it's failing.
Behind the scenes stuff. This is for the video. There's not really a bonus question on that one, apparently. But I will ask one.
Do you want to, I have one.
No, I'm just going to say what stage, yeah. Now, for the record, Rich put the audio questions and the audio answers together. So, if they're wrong, I blame it on him. Because I don't actually know the answer to this question without him telling me. Have you had a question yet?
I have not.
All right, so what stage was that? Let's hear it again. F5.
It was used for 2 out of the 4 Dr. Wily Fortune stages.
Dr. Wily stage is all I needed, really, but that's
I can sing you one for the other 2 if you want.
You know what? Maybe at the end of the show. So we're going to give you something. I have more stuff. I have all this stuff. We're going to give more. This is going to be great. Because you knew that one so specifically, I'm going to give you control free for yourself, and then you get to pick someone else to give the other one to. Awesome. And you get to pick from a white black. All right, wow. That's good to have. All right, so now you should have 900, you should have 1,000, you should have nothing. So now here, you have something to think about. Because if you intentionally get it wrong and pass it to him, you're saying, I want to give you a chance.
Well, who's winning?
To win. He's got 1,000, she's got 900.
But I said I was going to do all 500.
I'm just saying, if you pass it, you're saying, like, if you intentionally or whatever, you're giving to him, you're saying, hey guy, here's a chance. Now, if you keep it for yourself, you're giving her a better chance to succeed. This is where the politics.
Either way, you lose.
Either way, you lose. And by the way, since you lose so astronomically, I may take one of your prizes away and give it to the audience. Just like that.
So wait, what am I supposed to do?
Hardware for 400, potpourri for 400, or audio for 400.
Hardware. Stay the course, 3-5.
Wait, show of hands who wants like 500. Why?
I told you, I didn't put them together. This is rich. They all know.
Yeah.
He's making fun of me. He's like, this is not 500.
That was a good song. And I think it was from a game called...
I think it's from the game You Don't Know Jack.
Too close. It was from the guy game.
Joe emailed me in advance of this program saying, dude, I know my stuff. And I want to get on this show.
Can you imagine like a Street Fighter focus?
Yeah, or StarCraft 2 focus.
Or Rayman Number Crunchers focus. Is that joke? We're past that point, I'm sorry. All right, let's pass it on. Matthew, that's a negative 500 for this guy, by the way.
May I hear it again?
Yeah, sure. You have to close your ears, though, Kristen. You can't listen. James having trouble understanding how this is happening. It's like, oh my god, I was losing some Larry. Oh! It's not losing Larry.
No, that's okay. I'm actually taking a stab myself. I'm going to say Final Fantasy. I want to say either 3/6 or 7, so I'm going to say 7.
You know what? Let's just guess all of them.
Final Fantasy 1 through
Was that the right answer?
That's not right.
Final Fantasy 7.
You guys like that much? I mean, just on television. Like, what?
I don't have cable.
Okay. Christy, you want to take that? You want to get a shot?
I have no idea, but...
Want to kick its ass? Sorry. Well, let's go to somebody. She's picking the contestants in the audience.
Mass Effect.
Do we want to get to him?
Yeah.
But I thought it was the second one. But am I wrong?
No, it's both. It was the main
Oh, it's just the main theme.
Yeah.
All right. All right, fantastic. Mass Effect. For that, for relative to Mass Effect, you're going to get something massive.
Everybody listen.
I'm going to go with this guy over here. Because, you know, I like the cut of his jib. Yeah, no, I gotta get a mic. I gotta get it. It's on video.
Blaster Master.
Blaster Master, absolutely correct. Good job. Master, what can I do with this Master? I got stuff here. You know what, man? Here. No, this is good. We got evil controllers, gave us a bunch of stuff that you saw before. We've got dog tags. We've also got those things you add to the Xbox to make your control sticks a little different. I'm going to throw in a hat as well from evil controllers, and for good measure, some Penny Arcade stuff. There's so much stuff here, and I only have one hand to handle to choose. So here you go. We're nearing the end of the game. How much time do we have left? Wrap it up, everybody. You gotta wrap it up. All right. Who's next? Matthew?
Yeah.
Next score.
We have Christy at 900. Joe doesn't matter, and man.
1,000. 900 and 1,000? All right.
Yeah, this is where it all happens. Is it 4 in hardware or 4 in potpourri? I'm gonna go with potpourri.
Potpourri for 400. One Sega Saturn game offers local simultaneous 10-player action. He doesn't know.
Hang on. Local simultaneous 10.
You guys are like, oh, it's so easy.
Correct. Is it?
I play the game mostly.
I'm gonna go with Bomberman.
Yes. So technically, I got it. Technically, Saturn Bomberman.
Yes.
But I'm gonna give you Saturn
Bomberman.
Saturn Bomberman. All right.
It's one of the many Bombermans.
Yes. You played fast and loose with the last two questions. We're done right now.
All right. So you're at 1,400 to 900. I think that defines you as the winner, but we give her the chance.
Sure. And give her some extra points, because, you know, you're a loose goose with me.
Yeah. No, I'm going to ask another question based on Saturn Bomberman.
I think for tiebreaker, the story audience. Or, let's say, potpourri.
Were it to come to a tie, I may do that. Since that won't happen, I'm not too worried.
All right.
But I have a no. No, but I had another question related to Bomberman. They want questions.
Yay!
Don't you have a question?
Yeah!
Let's do this one first. Make the game compatible with the Sega Master System Stereoscope 3D glasses, which we mentioned earlier. Anybody who 1 to 8 games. And here's the trouble. I had my notes, and they totally got deleted, so I'm just going to have to remember this.
That's great for Bomberman.
Sarah, you good?
No, I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
All right. This is my friend Sarah from back home.
Back here.
Hey. Hi.
No? I was going to ask him, and no, we're good. I can just I'll ask you the Saturn Bomberman bonus if you want. No? Or is that you want to
I might get it wrong. So.
I can name one of the other ones.
Space Harrier?
Did you say Space Harrier?
Space Harrier.
Absolutely, Space Harrier 3D is one of the games. Does anybody know any other ones?
Yes.
This guy does.
Yes? Let's see, that totally lends itself to a bonus question, doesn't it? Like 8 of them.
Outrun. 3D.
It's on memory. I don't think that's right. But if I prove it wrong later, I'll get you some.
Okay.
But I don't think that's right. No.
I can look it up.
Look it up. Look it up. Prove it to me. Just don't change the Wikipedia to match it. Because you know you can do that. All right. I think you're going to take bonus. Oh wait, it's Saturn Bomberman question. You're just supposed to remind me of that stuff. Right. So Saturn Bomberman question. You can play 10 players simultaneously, but if you only have one multi-tap, how many players can play simultaneously? Go ahead.
What?
Not correct. Anybody? The lady, she's been trying to win a lot. How many players can you play with Saturn Bomberman if you have only one multi-tap?
6.
Not correct. I give you the chance, right? We can just run through all the numbers up to 10. Are you sure you know it? Are you sure that he gave you the right answer?
I'm hoping you said the right.
You're hoping that he gave you the right answer.
5.
Someone already guessed 5. If you did that on purpose, I would give you a prize. I'm going to guess 7. Who's guessing? Oh, she stole it from me. I was going to give it to you. He said 7. Did you say 7? Because I heard him say 7. 7 is right. You both get it.
Yay!
The Sega Saturn multi-tap is a 6-player multi-tap, and of course you got good old port number 2 for a 7th player. So what, like multiplayer, so I'm just going to give you Penny Arcade stuff. Penny Arcade stuff everybody loves because we're here at Penny Arcade. Those and stickers. I need a helper. I can't help the prizes.
Well, maybe we got some able enforcers over there who might be able to do their job.
Right? I don't know. Can somebody got stuff?
Thank you.
Excellent. Well, I do have a bunch.
All right. We have hardware for 400. We're going to do this crazy. Christy, hardware for 400.
Think you're ready there, Christy?
Let's go.
What was the first Nintendo system with a microphone?
GameCube?
Not correct. Okay. Joe! Oh my god, Joe! Maybe you get positive with negative 4,000. I will give you 3,000 points. Then you would win. And I can't do that.
Famicom.
Yes, that's correct. So he moves up the ranks. Fantastic. No, I got another bonus. I got another bonus.
You gotta get heads up on it.
Well, it's on the fly. So Famicom was the first Nintendo system with a microphone. Somebody tell me exactly where the microphone was. Did you do it before?
Well, actually, we found out that my answer was right, but I know the answer to this one.
Oh, well, then I'm going to give you 2 wins. All right, you, sir. Where was the microphone?
In the controller.
Okay, I need more specificity, sir.
Near the top of it?
Which controller?
Oh, the second one.
Thank you. Ultimately, controller number 2, hardwired into the system, had a microphone. It also had a volume dial, not a dial, but a slider. So you change the volume. What's going on there? Anybody know a game that actually used the microphone? Go for it. Just yell it out, man. Just yell it.
The first Legend of Zelda game, you used them to kill the Paul's voices.
Yeah, at the first Legend of Zelda game, you yell in the microphone and kill guys. It's awesome, right? Alright, so I have a Famicom question. I'm going to get more Penny Arcade stuff. Did I tell you how much stuff Penny Arcade gave us? It's ridiculous. It was awesome. They're the best people ever.
Yeah.
So, thank you. Alright, where am I going? So, we've got 1 bonus left for the audience, and then after that, we'll just go into some other questions. Maybe we'll go outside. What? Yeah, give me some time, man. I'm going to be here all day. We're here all day. You think he's going to let me forget? Audience bonus question. Hardware, what key feature separates Sony's PSX from a traditional PlayStation 2?
I've got an answer here.
The analog sticks on the controllers?
No. I'm going to point out this is a very carefully worded question. PSX is a trademark, official trademark. Sony, what key feature separates Sony's PSX from a traditional PlayStation 2? Does anybody know the answer?
I know it.
Yeah. But I do say so many questions already.
Bit of a long shot, but I want to say Laserdisc player?
No, but I like where you're going with it. This guy is doing me a favor in video recording stuff, and he knows the answer. I'm going to let him give it a shot.
Shot in the dark, but is it video recording?
Shot in the dark should not be what it is. Video recording?
It was a PVR?
Yes, it was. Technically, I think it was referred to the DVR. That's what they call it, DVR. But yes, yeah, you're playing the... If you haven't looked at that thing, you should totally look at it, because it's pretty awesome. So guys, we have more questions from like last year and stuff, and we've got plenty more prizes.